You trapped yourself. It's time to escape. Your current identity is trapping your future potential. Everything you ever wanted from life is trapped right now because of you and your identity. The version of you who watches Netflix all day, plays video games all day, chases the wrong things, is hindering you from becoming your true self, from escaping this prison that you yourself put yourself into, because you created your own reality. You are the creator. So this reality that you're in right now, it's your fault that you don't like it. It's your fault that you feel trapped right now. It's your fault that you're not happy, that you're not fulfilled, that you're not at the place that you want to be, because you want to stay where you are right now. You never wanted to change. You feel like you want to change, and you sometimes try. You make a new routine, you try something new, but it only takes a couple of days. It only lasts a couple of days. It never sticks. Now, why is that? Why can't you change? We all want to change, but why is it hard? Why is it hard to change? Why is change so difficult for some people? Well, for some other people, it's easy. It's because of your belief. It's because of this belief right here. First thing they need to do, you need to believe the change is possible. There's some people who have a stuck up sense that change, like people don't change. Yes, they do. You can change your identity whenever you want. You're changing your identity while you're watching this video. Having these aha moments really do help you change into a better person, into your desired reality. So like this video, subscribe so I can see them and so you can get notified when I do answer them. Enjoy the rest of the video. The more you understand about yourself, the more you understand about this reality that you put yourself in. Because reality is just one thing. It's reflection. Your whole reality is just a reflection of one thing. It's your thoughts. You have to remember, let's say the Bible at the start of Genesis. How did God create anything? It's through thoughts, through words. So that means your thoughts create reality. And because this is a spiral that happens, it's infinite. So your thoughts reflect and create your reality. That's the whole point. Because your thoughts are about the same thing again and again and again, the only things you think about is the new Netflix show, the new video game you want to play that's coming out. I'm not saying you can't do these things. Of course you can. The whole point of this life and this experience is for you to experience a life as you want so. But if you're watching this video, that means you are not happy. You're not where you want to be. You want to escape. You don't want to be trapped anymore. You are not lazy. This is not laziness. This is not laziness. This is just you. You are the laziness. Laziness can be interpreted in many ways, but the whole point is your identity creates this laziness. So if you want to change yourself, if you want to change your reality, you have to change your identity. And escape from your old identity. Most people, when they try something new, they only try it in the perspective of their old identity. A biggest thing also that I feel like people are missing is that, let's say you want to quit binging food. If you're trying to quit food from your old identity of a person who's been just binge eating food all day his whole life, you're never going to change. You need to step into your new identity. These are the steps you need to do. You need to go from your old identity to the new identity. And what could be your new identity here is a person who is not somebody who's going to binge eat. You need to not associate yourself anymore with your old self. You need to ignore your old self. You need to sacrifice your old self so the new self could be created. To do that, you have to first understand, who is this new person? Who is this new version of you? You need to have a detailed plan of how this person looks. What does he talk about? What does he think about? How does he act? What does he do with his loved ones? What does he think about people? What are his habits or her habits? The person you want to become already exists. You just need to hold their hand and become them. The version of you exists already. You just need to step in to this new version of you. Because there's not just one reality. There's infinite amounts of realities. And the reality where you are the main character, or you are the person, the ideal version of yourself, already exists. You just didn't pick him right now. You are not picking, and you're not this person. Because you don't feel like this person. You don't act like this person. Because you act from your old identity. All of your actions go from this identity. And if you want to stay trapped in this reality, in this world, just keep doing it. Keep acting from this old identity. But if you want to change, if you want to pick your new reality, if you want to become the new person, you gotta act as that new person. How do we do that? And where have we seen this before? If you ever watch like a superhero movie, you know those characters that are actually weak, they can't do anything, there's nothing they can do. They have those moments where they feel powerless. So what do? They take the identity of their heroes. Let's say they were in a big trouble. So what would they do? They would think, what would Superman do? So what would Superman do in this situation? Would he run away? Would he save the person? If your ideal version is Superman, then you know what you need to do. There's no question you know what you need to do. So this is the exact same thing that you need to think about and you need to do. Instead of acting from your old identity, you think, what would the ideal version of me do? Would the ideal version of me watch Netflix for like 5 hours? Would I play video games the whole day? No. No, they wouldn't. Because the best version of you is not a consumer. We were born to create. The whole point of your life is to create. Of course, you could consume. Consuming is okay. But if you just become a consumer, you will never be the creator. So what could change? Instead of playing video games for 5 hours, let's say you level up your character. You level up yourself. You go on a walk instead of scrolling Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. You actually do some push-ups, work on your business, help somebody. Go out, like I said, on a run, on a walk. Something that could make you better. Something that could make you feel better. Because if you just keep your old mindset, you will forever be trapped in your own reality. Again, you're not lazy. You are who you are. But you can change. And that's the beautiful part of the rules of the game here. The rules of this reality. It is you can become whatever you want to be if you already are the thing that you want to be. So, if you truly want to change, and if you're ready to change, then act out of the ideal version of you. You need to act from the Superman version of you, the highest version of you. Sometimes you need to surpass it. You need to surpass yourself. You always have that, again, in movies and books and stuff. You always have the student and the master. So let's say you're the student now. You're still weak. You're not the main character. You don't have the powers. You don't have the mindset. But what happens at the end of the movies is that it's not just you become your master. You surpass your master. So I want you to surpass the identity that you want to create. Because that's normally what happens. When you think you want something and when you become it, you understand that you want even more. You want to go in further. That's the human experience. That's our experience. We want to grow. We want to keep growing. We want to be new. We want to expand. That's how creation works. It just expands. It makes new things. It's creative. You are limiting yourself by your thoughts and your actions. Of course, your frequency, but it's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. Everything boils down to what you think and what you focus on. Again, when you come home from a job or come home from school, and if your first thoughts are, okay, let me watch some Netflix, your reality will be still the same thing. You're going to look at the movie characters, the series characters, and you're going to feel like you're living their lives, but you're not. It's not real. It's all fake. And when you wake up, when the movie ends, and when you wake up in your reality, you'll be disappointed. You'll understand that you didn't do anything in your life. If you can level up characters in a video game, why not level up yourself? Why not? You already proved yourself that you can level up in the video game. Why not level up in real life? Oh, because it's maybe hard? Is it hard to level up? No. It's hard because you think it's hard. It's not hard. It's easy. It's easy because you're going to operate from the identity that everything for them is easy. If you've never gone to the gym, the first time you ever go to the gym, the first couple of times, for the first month, it's going to be hard for you. But what happens to people who are there for like a year, 2, 3, 5, 10? It's not it's hard to go to the gym. It's on the contrary. They can't live without going to the gym. Because that is their new identity. The new identity doesn't allow them to not go to the gym. That's what you need to do. You need to embody this new person, this new identity. And go through that thought process of, I must go to the gym. If I don't go to the gym, I'm going to feel horrible, terrible, like I'm a loser, like I'm a nobody. And that's how you win. That's how you win the game. In the games, you could try to play the level you played. In games, you play one level 10 times, 15 times, 20 times until you beat it. Then why, when it comes to real life, why do you give up on yourself? Why do you give up? It's because you think that you're the loser in real life. You think you're not the one, but you are the one. You're the master of your reality. You're the one who creates it. You're the one who created this reality where you are right now. Through your thoughts and through your actions. And it's time to change. It's time to step into that new identity. To become the best version of yourself. And to truly start to live. It's time for you to live. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, it really does help. And I'm going to see you in the next one. If you have any questions or any problems, please let me know in the comments. I want to answer your questions in my videos.